You've been looking at places to live in St. Johns County and keep hearing the name Palencia pop up. But you're wondering, is it really worth the hype? With so many neighborhoods to choose from, how do you know if Palencia is actually the right fit for your family, your lifestyle, and your long-term goals? Maybe you're relocating from out of state and trying to wrap your head around school zones, home values, amenities, and commute times. Or maybe you're local and just want to upgrade into something that feels more peaceful, more polished, and more connected. Either way, if Palencia is on your radar, this video is going to walk you through everything you need to know about living here so you can make the most confident decision possible. And we're not just talking real estate, we're talking schools, lifestyle, community vibe, future value, and everything in between. If we haven't met before, my name is Joshrogers, and I lead a real estate team that helps families from all over the country relocate to Northeast Florida with a huge focus on St. Johns County. We've worked with hundreds of buyers who are in your exact shoes, trying to figure out if Palencia or another nearby neighborhood is the right fit for their next chapter. Whether you're just researching or you're planning a move in the next few months, I'd love to connect. Feel free to text me anytime with your questions. We're here to walk with you through the whole process so it doesn't feel overwhelming. Now let's talk about homes and architecture. Palencia offers one of the most diverse ranges of homes in all of St. Johns County. You'll find everything from low-maintenance townhomes in the mid-300s to million-dollar custom homes sitting on golf course or preserve lots. Most homes were built between the early 2000s and mid-2010, but you'll also see newer homes, especially in some of the more recent phases toward the back of the community. You've got Mediterranean styles, Spanish tile roofs, brick details, and big front porches. Some parts feel a little more traditional, while others have a crisp coastal feel with shiplap and neutral colors. And one of the biggest draws is the mature landscaping. You don't get that just-built look like you do in newer communities. And what makes this even better is that Palencia was built with long-term community living in mind. So you won't find a patchwork of styles or awkward layouts. Everything is thoughtfully planned and walkable in certain sections. Now let's talk about amenities and lifestyle here. Palencia has some of the best amenities in the county, and it's not just about pools and tennis courts. You've got a full fitness center with group classes, a lap pool, a family pool with splash areas, hard true tennis courts, pickleball courts, a basketball court, and a huge playground and sports field. There's also a private 18-hole championship golf course that winds through the neighborhood. It's a semi-private club, meaning you don't have to live in Palencia to join, but residents have easy access, and most of the surrounding homes were built to complement the course views. On top of that, the boardwalk is something you don't find just anywhere. It stretches across protected marshland and leads to the intracoastal, so whether you're taking a walk with your kids or catching a sunset with a glass of wine, it's one of those peaceful spots that makes you go, yeah, I could live here. The community also hosts events throughout the year like wine tastings, family nights, seasonal markets, and food truck rallies, so it's easy to get connected if you're looking for that neighborhood feel. And speaking of connection, let's get into how Palencia handles one of the most important pieces for families: schools. Palencia is zoned for top-rated St. Johns County schools, and that's a huge reason why so many families choose to live here. Right inside the neighborhood, you've got Palencia Elementary, which is walkable or bikeable from many homes. It's highly rated, consistently earns an A, and has a strong reputation for both academics and culture. But beyond the ratings and test scores, there's just a lot of pride around the schools here. Parents are involved, teachers are supported, and there's a sense of community that stretches from the schools back into the neighborhoods. And since you're probably looking for more than just a house, you're looking for the right environment for your family to thrive. This is the kind of place that makes that feel doable. And if you're still early in the research phase, this would be a great time to join my free Facebook group called Moving to St. Johns County. You'll be able to connect with current residents, other people relocating, and even ask specific questions to the group. I'll drop the link below for you to join after the video. Now let's talk about location, convenience, and commute. Palencia is located just off US 1, north of historic downtown St. Augustine and south of Nocatee and County Road 210. So depending on where you work, it could be the perfect in-between. For example, if you work in Jacksonville, your commute is usually 35 to 45 minutes, depending on the time of day. And if you're commuting to St. Augustine or even Flagler Hospital, you're about 15 minutes or less. There's a Publix right at the front of the neighborhood, along with a few restaurants, coffee shops, and even a veterinarian. For the most part, daily errands can be handled within 5 to 10 minutes. And if you need bigger shopping or dining, Durbin Pavilion, Costco, and Target are about 20 minutes away up at County Road 210 and 9B. It's not quite as commercial as some areas like Nocatee or Bartram, but that's also part of Palencia's charm. You get a quieter, more peaceful environment without sacrificing basic convenience. And on the weekends, you're just 15 to 20 minutes from St. Augustine Beach, downtown St. Augustine, and multiple boat ramps and kayak launches. And if you're looking to make your move feel less stressful and more strategic, feel free to shoot me a quick text. Whether you're a year out or ready to go, I'd love to help you get your game plan together. Now let's wrap this up with the big picture. One of the biggest things that stands out about Palencia is how established it feels. You're not dealing with construction noise or empty phases that may or may not be finished in 5 years. It's largely built out, mature, and stable, and that makes a huge difference when it comes to resale value and predictability. There's also a wide range of residents, young families, retirees, executives, and everything in between. So it doesn't feel like a starter neighborhood or a niche community for just one type of person. That diversity makes it easy to find your people and feel like you belong. Property values in Palencia have held strong over the last 10 years and are projected to continue climbing moderately due to location, school zoning, and limited new construction competition nearby. It's not the cheapest place to live, but it tends to hold its value and deliver a high quality of life, which is exactly what many buyers are after. And if you've been seriously considering a move to Palencia or anywhere in St. Johns County, I'd love for you to text me directly. Let me know what you're looking for, and I'll help point you in the right direction so you can move forward confidently. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.